Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is now in session. The court is in session with the jail review docket. First case is cause number 24CCCR 0649. Case is style of State of Texas versus Armor Jean Rudd. Ms. Rudd, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Rudd, would you please raise your right hand? Ms. Rudd, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Rudd, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Ms. Rudd?
Trying to make it.
Okay,
I'm fine.
well, that's good. Now, Ms. Rudd, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Attorney Giles Cole. Mr. Cole, how are you doing?
Doing great, Dad. How about yourself?
I'm doing fine. Now, Mr. Cole, do you waive a record in Ms. Rudd's case?
Yes, sir.
And the state is represented by Haley Simmons. Simmons, how are you doing?
I'm great, Judge, thank you.
Ms. Rudd, I have before me a document that is titled Information. This information was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this information, Ms. Rudd, it alleges that you, Armor Jean Rudd, on or about February 8th of 2024, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class B misdemeanor offense of criminal trespass. Ms. Rudd, do you understand what you have been charged with?
Yes, sir. Yes.
And to this charge, Ms. Rudd, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest. Yes, sir.
Okay, you pleading guilty?
Yes.
And Ms. Rudd, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
And are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Rudd, I also have before me a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishments. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 2 of this same document, Ms. Rudd, there are a set of initials above the line that is titled guilty. Did you place your initials AJR on this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 3 of this same document, there is a signature above the line that is titled Defendant. Is this your signature?
Yes, sir.
On the next page, which is a separate document, the document is titled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled
Yes,
Defendant?
sir.
At the top of this document, there are 2 boxes checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes, sir.
The second box that's checked states that you are waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes, sir.
I also have a document on paper that is titled Discovery Certification. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant? Ms. Rudd, before you sign and initial all of these documents that I just showed you, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you read and understand everything in these documents?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct
Yes, sir.
to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Rudd, are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, sir.
State, I have before me State's Exhibit number 1. State, would you like to offer State's Exhibit number 1 into evidence?
Yes, Your Honor.
No objection.
No objection. State's Exhibit number 1 will be admitted into evidence. Mr. Cole, you've advised and counseled Ms. Rudd. Is there any evidence that she is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Rudd, your attorney, Mr. Cole, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Rudd, I will accept your plea of guilty. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial, and I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
And what is that agreement?
In exchange for defendant's plea of guilty, the state's offering 10 days time served to tax and retire court costs, along with dismissal of the accompanying case 24CCCR 0646.
Ms. Rudd, the state is offering that you serve 10 days in the Jefferson County Jail. However, you will not be required to serve any more time in the Jefferson County Jail on this case because you've already served 10 days in the Jefferson County Jail. Therefore, you'll be given credit for the time that you've already served. The court costs in this case will be taxed and retired. It simply means that you will not be required to pay the court costs because the time that you have spent in jail has already paid it off. Therefore, the court costs will be taxed and retired. And the state will be dismissing cause number 24 CCCR. Let's see, 0646. Ms. Rudd, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
And do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes, sir.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Rudd, I'll follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state. Ms. Rudd, if there is not anything else holding you in jail, you should be getting out of jail today.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. And Ms. Rudd, this will conclude your case. You're gonna stand next to the bailiff, follow her directions. And once you finish following her directions, you can follow the bailiff and you have a blessed day.
You too, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. You can bring out Miss Latasha Murchison. That's Latasha Murchison. I think that's the lady who case is gonna be dismissed.
Dismissals?
Yeah. I don't know if you represented her or not. Miss Murchison?
Yes, sir.
I think that was Lindsay Scott's, Miss Murchison, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
That's good. Now, Ms. Murchison, you're represented in your case by actually your three cases, which are cause numbers 23 CCCR 1030, cause number 23 CCCR 1033, cause number 24 CCCR 075. Ooh. Okay, the other one is, well, yeah, cause number M334286. And the other two are cause number 23 CCR 2304 and cause number 23 CCCR 2321. All three cases are style and state of Texas versus Latasha Danielle Murchison.
Mhm.
And Ms. Murchison, you're represented in your cases by attorney Lindsay Scott. She's not present here this morning. The court was informed that she's sick, but I brought you out to let you know that all three of your cases will be dismissed. Okay, so I'll be signing the dismissals. You can follow the bailiff, and you have a blessed day.
Thank you, you too.
You're welcome. Manuel Bro.
People pass you up. It'll be, you got another 2 years.
If that.
Mama.
I'm gonna look up to her.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Whatever.
Just the interview thing. Oh, yeah. Trying.
I see this time, make sure you do the right job. Come on over here, Mr.
Okay. This is cause number 24 CCCR 0692. The case is styled the state of Texas versus Manuel Bro. Mr. Bro, is that your full name? Mr. Bro, would you please raise your right hand? Your other hand? Yes. Mr. Bro, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God? Okay, now, Mr. Bro, you may put your hand down, and Mr. Bro, you were here in this court before, is that correct? And I know that when you were here, you do have